Losing weight is not the problem. You've been told by so many on your weight loss journey that is your issue. I've helped hundreds of clients and they thought that was the same issue was the problem with losing weight. And by helping them make their transformations, they found out that really wasn't the issue. So if it's not losing weight, well, what is it? Well, I'm Lee Agbohlah here with the LTA Performance. And in this video, you will learn that losing weight is not the problem. I will share with you what you really need to focus on so you can make sure that you never have to attempt another weight loss journey. So be sure to like and subscribe. Numbers tell us that losing weight is not the problem. More than 90% of people after successful weight loss transformation gains more weight than they originally lost. That is the issue. Keeping it off is what you have to work on, not losing the weight. Of course, I'm not saying you can't do the first part before the second part can happen. So you do have to start losing weight. But if you think that is your problem, then that's what will happen to you. You'll be a statistic. You'll gain the weight back. And when I'm talking to my clients and I'm first having a conversation with them to figure out how I can help them out and if they're really a fit to work with me, we go through what they have done in the past. And for many, they lost weight. But the problem was they did not keep it off. If you can't keep off the weight, it won't work for you. That's the difference from someone that is wealthy versus somebody that just runs into a lot of money. Your favorite athlete, when they first sign their contract, right, they're rich, but that doesn't mean they're wealthy because most athletes go broke. The same thing that happens when it comes to losing weight. Most people lose weight, they just don't keep it off because they don't know how to sustain it. You got to know how to sustain it if you want to be able to keep the weight off for good. So what I do for myself and my clients, we're able to make this happen over time, and there's no going backwards with gaining the weight. Of course, you can gain weight for a little bit, but it's about not getting back to a worse part than you began. And that's keeping the weight off and maintaining a healthy weight and continuing to improve to transform your body. You can do it, but you got to make sure that you're doing it the right way. So what is the first reason why losing weight is not the problem? Boil it down to consistency. Yes, I know you've heard it before. Consistency. But that is the key to anything that you do in life. You can't do it without staying consistent. It doesn't work. If you're not consistent, you gain the weight back. So think about, what did it take for you to get into a calorie deficit, right? What did it take for you to be able to start losing weight over time, right? It took action. You had to do something. Even though I might not agree on the actions you took, but you had to take some actions to make it happen. And by taking those actions, you got to losing weight. Now, maybe you got to your initial weight loss goal or you didn't. Doesn't matter. You were able to lose weight. Losing weight just means that the weight is coming off from your body, right? So you can do it, but you have to stay consistent. So consistency within your workouts, right? You don't have to work out every day, but you need to be getting at least 3 workouts in a week. Consistency with what you're eating. Don't have to follow a restrictive diet, but you can't eat pizza every night or eat snacks constantly throughout your day, right? If you eat too much ice cream, too much chips, too much cookies, you enjoy too many beverages that you shouldn't be, you're going to eventually gain weight. That's just how it works. But if you're consistently understanding with your diet, eating more of the foods that you should to fuel your body, that's what's going to happen. So you have to do those things consistently. Doing healthy habits is what's going to allow you to keep the weight off for good. If you don't develop habits, it won't happen for yourself. That is a critical mistake that happens on your weight loss journey, is you're not creating habits. Habits are everything. The people that are successful, they have habits that make them successful, and they don't get complacent. I know you probably wish it could be different. Unfortunately, it's not. You can't just lose weight and then you're done. There's, where you don't have to continue to have habits and continue to have actions. This is a lifelong thing. Living life and being successful is a lifelong journey. It's not going to be as hard to first lose the weight, but it's not going to be what you hope it is, where you just don't have to do anything. You got to put the work in, but it can happen to you if you understand the process and you believe in yourself. Believe in yourself to make it happen, and you will see it happen for yourself. So consistency has to be there. You need to make sure with the consistency that you are not doing things that you shouldn't do. So you start doing the wrong actions, going on restricted diets, doing endless workouts that you can't maintain, then you're gonna set yourself up for failure. So do things consistently that you can continue to do, that isn't a struggle for you. Remember, yourself is gonna do whatever it takes to not do work. So you have to make it less resistance. You can't take a path of least resistance, and what that means is just like not doing anything, but you can be smarter within what you're doing to get to the results that you want. Remember, you're not going for Mr. Olympia, you're not going to play professional sports. So the type of discipline and dedication it takes, you don't have to get to an obsessed level to get to the results you want to live a healthy lifestyle. You can get there without doing anything that is going to take too much, where it's going to drain the rest of the parts of your life. No, it doesn't take all of that. You can do it. And secondly, you have to understand that this has to change. You got to change the way you think. If you don't change the way you think, that's your issue. You can't think how you were before you get started your weight loss journey, because your habits over time has got you there. So when I'm talking to clients, if it's because when they're stressed, they're so used to overeating, going to comfort foods, you have to get rid of that. You can't let stress determine your relationship with your food. You can't let life get you defeated. Understand that you're gonna deal with setbacks. There's things that are gonna happen that you can't control. And if you allow yourself to get your energy drained with focus on things you can't control, then you're going to lose. Focus on the controllables. What can you control? You control your energy, your attitude. So when you are faced with the setback, you take it on and understand that I will be better from it. It is very important what you tell yourself. If you look at, oh, me, and why does it happen to me, and man, life sucks, this sucks. Well, you know what's gonna suck is the results you're gonna get from it. But if you attack it with the right mindset, you can get back from it. We all deal with setbacks. I may have not dealt with setbacks like you, but we deal with it. I've had 3 surgeries in over 2 years. And I had to keep getting myself each and every day with the right energy to put into the rehab to be where I'm at now, where I'm kicking butt because I'm taking consistent actions, and my mindset allows me to understand that this is just a temporary setback, but it's not my permanent lifestyle for myself that I'm willing to accept, because I know I can be better and I can continue to grow because I will make it happen. Now your mindset has to be strong. It has to be. You got to keep working on your mindset. The things that you have allowed to make excuses and that you rationalize, you have to get rid of that. Once you get rid of that, you will be able to keep the weight off, because, hey, when you gain a couple pounds from a bad week, or maybe it lasts a month, you don't just quit and say, well, guess it's not going to work for me. No, you get back to doing what you know you're supposed to, and you get back to being better, and you grow from that, and you will be able to see the difference. You have to have that within yourself. If you can develop that, you can make your transformations happen for you and can continue to sustain it. That's what's going to really work for you. You have to understand that. And once you do, you'll be fine. And lastly, what you want to have for yourself is have something that is driving you to be able to make this happen for yourself. This plays a part within mindset and consistency, but have something that is bigger for you. So when I'm talking to my clients and they tell me it's not just about themselves, it's about being there for their daughter's wedding, or being able to play catch and still keep up and not feel like Pops has to go to the sideline because he's too tired. Or when you're on vacation, that you're able to enjoy the things that you want to without having to stop because you're out of breath. You can't do it. There has to be things that are driving you, right? It's providing for your family and be able to scale up your business, but you don't have the energy to do it. You're not a leader from it because you're drained, because your body's just not performing at optimal levels. You have to have that behind yourself. It has to be something driving you, right? It has to be something driving you. So the fact that I'm talking to you right now and you're listening to me either on your phone or your computer or your TV, maybe another mobile device, I'm doing it because I know there's somebody out here that needs to listen to this message, because I can make a difference in your life, and not just your life, in others' life, because when you are better, it affects everyone around you. You have to have something that is getting you to do that. So there's things that gets me to want to get up when it's 4:30 in the morning or after a long day, that I still make sure that I'm eating the right way that I'm supposed to. You have setbacks, we all do it. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I may miss a workout. I may not eat as well as I want for a week. But one thing I'm not gonna do is accept that I can't be better. I know I can be better, and I will continue to push myself. You have to put all these things together. So, consistency, changing the way that you're thinking, and having that fuel drive you to continue to set goals so you don't get complacent. So once you lose the weight, you're able to keep it off because you're always working for the next thing. That's what you need to focus on. So let me know in the comments of what you've gotten from this video. Are you working right now to lose the weight? Has this happened before? And what are you going to do differently now that you know you can keep the weight off? Be sure to like and subscribe and watch the next video.